Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we've got a belly band holster from the company Warbull. So they did send this out to me, but that's not going to affect my review here. So belly band holsters are, they're like a niche product. So as summertime has crept up on most of us, we're looking for easier ways to carry when we're wearing less traditional clothing. So beach gear, summer dresses, whatever you guys are wearing out there, and ladies, that was the sundress mentioned. You're going to need other holster options besides just the traditional Kydex leather holsters, whatever you're running on your pants with belt loops. This gives you an option to be able to still carry while wearing, clothing that is a little bit less supportive of a firearm, accessories, extra magazines, whatever the case may be. All right, so let's just go ahead and dive into this one. So much like any other belly band holster, you have a soft neoprene side that goes against your skin, and then you have your Velcro material here that gives you plenty of room for adjustability. So you see how much room there is here. So if you're large or small, this thing will fit you. So with this material as well, right here on this side, it still has some of that Velcro. So that's where this extra magazine holder or multi-tool holder, whatever you want to put in here, that's where this comes in. You can put it right here. Now, for me, I took it off because it does not work out for me as a right-handed shooter. So this is, supposed to be a mag holder. However, I'm a right-handed shooter, so let me just flip this around here. So this is my right hand. This thing is like way off to the side of my body when I have it adjusted to me, and then it just sticks out and protrudes, making it just makes it look bulky. So it doesn't work out for me. If you are a left-handed shooter and you can run it on this side, that's going to be a lot better. I'll throw it on just so you guys see what I'm talking about here in a second, but we'll go ahead and go over the rest of it. All right, so there's another removable pocket right here that you simply just peel it up, and then you can adjust it, throw it wherever you want to throw it. Doesn't matter. This one's a little bit wider, so I think this would be a good spot for a wallet or something like that. Whatever you wanted to throw in there, maybe your cell phone. I don't know. Whatever you guys want to do. So for me, since this mag holder didn't work out, I did decide to throw a couple mags in these little elastic pouches right here. The only thing I don't really like about that is there's no retention on them. So if, I don't know, you caught yourself doing a cartwheel or something, these could potentially just slip and fall right out because loaded mags, have a little bit of weight to them. So they do kind of easily slide out, and that could potentially be an issue. As far as the holstering system built into the belly band, it does have a retention snap that is super easy to disengage. So you see it there, literally just a flick of the pinky, and it flies right off, no big deal. But that strap also does give you some positive retention for the handgun, so that way you don't have to worry about that thing falling out. Is that going to add time to your draw? Yes. Do you have to get used to it? Yes. But that's just the case with anything. You got to train to how you're going to carry, right? Um, what I will say is if you have an optic, you're not going to get a deep seat in here. So it's a pretty shallow holster here. So this is a micro 9. Already, slides already protruding out the bottom of there. Luckily, I was taking my optic off anyway to test another optic. But if you did have an optics cut, it would affect how far this thing seats in there. So it's really not useful for a lot of handguns out there, because if you have a bigger handgun, that's going to lead to more of the handgun sticking out of this, and you're going to have the grip, riding up over your belly button, just the way this thing sits on your body. And if you have an optic, then even your micro 9s don't fit. So really, I think this would be beneficial for maybe like smaller revolvers and small little compacts that do not run optics. Other than that, I don't really think this is a viable option for most of you out there. So let me go ahead and throw this on the body, show you it real quick, and let me know what you guys think down in those comments. All right, guys, so you can see that there is minimal printing with this thing. So since it doesn't have, a traditional Kydex kind of setup where it would have like a concealment wing, the grip kind of wants to push out a little bit on you. So that's an issue right there. Now, you can adjust to ride the belly band a little bit lower, and it kind of takes that away. But then it becomes like wrapped around your ass and shit, so you bend down and all this kind of sticks out. So if you run it the height that you're kind of supposed to run a belly band, it it pretty much leaves you printing here, which I don't know. So you kind of got to debate. Now I could run it lower and then run my shorts over top of it, but then that just kind of feels uncomfortable. It makes like my, I don't know, I feel like I'm wearing a diaper or something. Additionally, you see that pouch right here. See how that sticks out so much? That's that pouch I was talking about. That I couldn't really run it because of that reason. There is no Velcro right here. So as a right-handed shooter, if I want to reload, obviously I'm using that left hand, but there's no Velcro option right up here. It's all the way the freak over here on my side, which normally wouldn't be an issue if I'm outside the waistband carrying, but in a concealed carry setting and I'm wearing a tank top, like, why do I want to see all that bulk right there? I don't. If it was up here, it would be easily concealed in the front and you wouldn't really notice it as much. So design flaw there. Again, if you're a left-handed shooter, then you would be able to run it right here. But as a right-handed shooter, I need to reload. I'm not reaching cross body to do that. That's weird. Functionality just doesn't work for me. Belly bands have a lot of applications, a lot of practical uses. You really just have to train to it and set these things up to work for you. It is a comfortable option. I think that there is a little bit of work that needs to be done with how well the weapon sits in here. Again, this is a very small Ruger Max 9 micro compact, and it really just barely fits in there appropriately. Have a 38 special revolver right here, and even something like that doesn't really fit because of the barrel. I mean, you can get it in there, but again, it's really kind of not really made for it. It's got a lot of looseness, moves around a lot. The Micro 9 fits a lot better, but it's just, I don't know, guys. I'm not really sure when companies make these things what model of firearm they base them off of, but yeah. So let me know what you guys think down in those comments. Do you run a belly band? Would you run a belly band? It's also got a slice little zipper pocket here. I forgot to mention that. Throw a few dollars, a knife, car keys, whatever. Let me know what you guys think about this this belly band here, and if there are other belly bands that you prefer, or if you prefer to run these at all. Thanks, guys.